What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Threesome Show with Bridget and your boy Don.
Hi.
What's going on, everybody? So it's Wednesday, and you know what we do on Wednesday? We jump off into the show and we have a whole lot of fun. So for those who are tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I wanted to talk about some things to help the guys out. Knowing when your lady is done, knowing when your woman is absolutely finished with the relationship, how to tell the signs, and hopefully you can pick up on the signs early enough so that you can fix that shit. Um, because when a woman's done, she's done. As the R. Kelly song goes, when she fed up, she fed up. So I am going to rely on your expertise tonight.
Okay.
So, what does it look like when a woman is absolutely finished with the relationship? When she's just like, fuck this nigga.
When a woman is fed, like when a woman is done, it's like almost exactly what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna complain anymore. You tired of repeating yourself. If a woman is done and it's like she's halfway, sometimes women prepare themselves to leave. Unlike men, it's just like sometimes they come out of nowhere, but sometimes women like prepare themselves to leave. So it's like if the woman is still having sex with you, she's gonna be mentally done with you first.
Mm,
Possibly can still have sex with you, but it's kind of like doesn't mean anything. It's just sex, And if she, like say she's coming over to your place, she might have sex with you and straight leave after that. Um, if it's like no type of, she don't want to be intimate with you, like, like laying with you, cuddling with you, kissing you after the fact, that's a huge sign. Yeah. If she just, I'm not going to say if she acts different because women do go through things, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like our emotions do be all over the place. So, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like those is like the biggest signs that like when a woman is done. Sorry.
mm. And when she get mad over anything,
Yeah.
okay.
Or no, it
So,
says she doesn't get mad because like it's like kind of like we don't.
when she
Yeah,
doesn't get mad over anything, thank you. I
yeah.
missed that.
Sorry, sorry.
Mm,
Um, it's almost like you just don't give a fuck no more. Like you could find out like, oh, I heard your nigga was sorry, I heard your man was chilling with this girl or something. At some point, I don't even care. You hear his phone going off. You might see his phone. You might see text messages pop up on his phone. You like, I don't even fucking care. That's how you
mm,
know when a woman is like, she don't care. Cause I feel like it's like mentally we get I can say that for myself, but I feel like women probably do that. Like mentally we start telling ourselves like, fuck this motherfucker, I don't even want to be with him, I don't even see no future with him. Like, it's like we start telling ourselves that mentally first before we actually up and leave.
mm. So I guess what Nicole was saying was when you see a message pop up on the phone, it's like, be happy, like please, girl, take him. Fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
done with him. So take him. So what can a what if anything can a guy do to bring a woman back from that? Because um, I know the song says when a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
That's
Almost like
it.
it's that's almost like a fact though, because it's like when a woman is really done, she is fucking done. Like, because the thing is, women usually try so many times before we mentally get to a point where like I am fuck him, you know. So
Mm,
it's like it shouldn't take. And a men, the way men be, it's like y'all don't want to show appreciation until we already out the door, and by that time we already mentally like fuck him. I don't see myself with him. I would never. I don't see no type of future with him. I don't want to build with him. I don't want to have kids with him. You start thinking with that type of mentality way before you actually leave him. So by the time you actually leaving and he's trying to pull you back in, you just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You could be crying. You could say whatever you want else you're fucking about. By that time, a woman is already hip to the type of man that you are. And it's like, we try to work with you. We try to see your potential. And by that time, we like, bitch, fuck you. You ain't shit. That's what it is.
so is there signs, right? I'm trying to help out the guys tonight. I'm trying to
Okay.
help the guys out tonight. So are there signs that men can pick up on before a woman gets to that far off, it's done moment. Like,
There are signs, but I just feel like with men sometimes, I feel like instead of y'all putting yourselves in our shoes, which is being like an empath, it's kind of like you're just selfish. It's all about your needs, your wants. And a woman can be blatantly telling you, like, I'm frustrated with this. I'm frustrated with that. I'm tired of you cheating. I'm tired of you doing that. And it going one ear out the other. And it's almost like you talking to a wall, And so I don't know. I just feel like we tell y'all just don't listen. And it's all about self. And then it's like you don't want to show that you care when you realize like, damn, she really is leaving me, because it's like we give you so many chances that a lot of men think that she'll never leave until they fuck around and find out like when she actually leave. So I would just say it shouldn't be like, oh, what can you do once you start noticing your woman leave? Your woman should never feel like she want to leave your ass. Make an environment for her that she be like, I love my man. I love being around him. Like, I ain't think about no other man on this earth.
okay, so again, you got me speechless. So
I'm sorry.
So guys, the square root to the sum of the triangle is pay attention when your woman is talking to you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take it for the guys tonight. I don't normally do that, but I'm gonna take it for the guys tonight.
Okay.
So when sometimes when women throw things at us, it's during that time of the month, and we like, okay, well, we're just gonna equate it to that. And I know that's wrong, but we do that. Like, it's like, okay, shit, it's that time of the month, she beefing again, and then 7 days later, she not beefing no more.
Yeah.
And everything's back to normal. So how does a guy understand that you're coming from your heart and not from a place of you're just hormonal?
I feel like the biggest thing with men is that y'all assume what we're going through or whatever the case may be, instead of actually like asking us and talking to us. Like, oh, she tripping right now, and instead of trying to figure out like where it's actually coming from, you just assuming, oh, it's because she on her period. It's close to the time of the month, or you know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna be honest. Like, guys look at it as, and I'm guilty of this shit. I've been guilty of this in the past. Where guys will look at it as, oh, she's tripping now. It's that time of the month. I'm gonna weather the storm, and then, on Monday, we'll be good. We'll be back to normal. Everything be good.
Right.
I feel like if it's really an issue, if it's really something that's plaguing your mind, and you really need your man to appreciate what you're saying, I think even after you're going through your hormonal stage, and I'm not saying I blame the hormonal stage on it, I think that's when everything comes to a head for women. Like, yeah, I've been trying to deal with this shit. I've been trying to cope with this shit, and now I'm at my hormonal stage. I can't take it no more. I can't hold this shit in. But after that time of the month is finished, continue that conversation. Like, don't let it just fall to the wayside and be like, okay, you know what? I'm not hormonal no more. I was just tripping. Shit. Come on, let's have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a guy thinks that having sex is everything's cool again.
Yeah. I would just say, like I said, I feel like y'all, like I'll give you this example. Like, I had a client yesterday. He immediately came in and wanted to vent. And he basically told me seriously, I just met him. He told me his whole life story. And he basically told me, like, it was a girl he was dealing with. They was basically having sex without a title on it, or they were going to have sex. So they went to have sex, right? No title on it. And the next day, he's playing a game, and towards the end of the day, she ends up texting him like, "What you doing?" He said, "Nothing. I'm on my game." What you doing? And she said something like she's bored or something, right? So in his mind, this is how men think, right? And women are so simple. We had this conversation. He gonna say, well, she seemed dry because she just said she was bored. She didn't say anything else. So I just didn't text her because I was really focused on my game. I said, what? Like, first of all, it's already a given that, number one, if you having sex with a woman for the first time, and if y'all don't have a title on there, what do women want the next day? We want some type of reassurance that we wasn't just a piece of ass. You feel me? So I told him, I'm like, it shouldn't even been to a point that, like, the next day she's waiting. She shouldn't have been waiting for you to text her. She ended up texting you because you didn't hit her the next day at all. So she automatically in her head like, damn, he just wanted to fuck. That was it. Like, whatever. And instead, I tell him it could have been so fucking simple as you woke up the next day and said, I had so much fun seeing you yesterday. I was thinking about you all day. Whatever. Just that simple. That's it. Just some type of reassurance and respect. It's like, y'all can do the littlest things to satisfy us, and y'all just make it so goddamn complicated. For what?
So here's the thing, though, with that. Stop saying that dudes is thirsty when they do things like that. Like when a guy says, hey,
who's saying
women do that. Like women be like, yo, I must have put it on him last night. And they get thirsty as shit. No, they can hit me up first thing in the morning. Like, let that guy.
Those are certain type of women, though. But when you have a good woman, come on now.
If a guy comes through next day and he's like, yo, I really enjoyed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really enjoyed our time together. Don't take him. Now he's showing, he's being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? He's showing himself.
So let me get this right. A man rather be not thirsty than being a stand-up guy.
A man
like
don't
either
want
way, either fucking way, okay? What's wrong with just being a stand-up guy? Because if the girl don't appreciate a stand-up guy, then she a dumbass bitch. Flat out. She don't deserve you.
See,
so you telling me you're taking a risk of being an asshole to any woman you come across because you too worried about being thirsty? Who gives a fuck? A good woman don't appreciate a thirsty nigga.
So it's not worried about being thirsty. It's worried about being portrayed as being thirsty amongst that girl's all her friends. Like, oh, that's a thirsty ass
nigga. Fuck her friends. We're too grown to care about what people think. I'd rather a man that's fucking thirsty than not fucking hitting my shit at all.
It's so women have to understand, right? Guys are really, really big on
the calorie. I'm sorry, I'm reading her comment. She said them the same women who don't like Cheesecake Factory. That's a fact. The hell? Because good women don't give calories. Seriously, don't be mixing up good women up with them type of mixes. Nah. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So guys are really big on how they're portrayed in the public. Some guys, I personally don't give a damn, like, because women will be your best mouthpiece or your worst mouthpiece.
Yeah,
it's just the way it works out. But a lot of guys are like, yo, like, I don't want to appear as this thirsty ass dude. Like, I got sex last night and now I'm hounding you every 5 minutes. But not realizing that all a woman wants is that reassurance that, like you said, they want that reassurance that I just wasn't a piece of ass. Like, this is something that's going to continue further. There's a future in this. And I provided you with the sex because I saw the future in us.
Exactly.
Like, but guys don't guys don't know this. Like,
but I feel like it's them not knowing, like, which women, like, the women that care about, like Nicole said, like, the women that care about where you go, like, it has to be a expensive steakhouse. Those are them women with that type of mentality, and y'all should know the difference. But that don't mean that, like, a man is gonna fuck up his blessing, going around having a mentality of, I'm not gonna be thirsty, I'm not gonna buy her flowers, I'm not gonna do this. Then you're never going to keep a good woman. You gonna have them fucking women that want a non-thirsty nigga.
And that's honestly the bad women to women winning right now. Honestly, okay. Like those are the chicks that are really getting the sunshine and getting the light. And it's good women that's like, yo, like I'm here, but guys are so used to dealing with
Say it.
these fucked up ass chicks, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they're like, yo, and everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody has the same question. All the women are asking where the good men at. All the men are asking where the good women at. But because the mass majority of the people that's out there right now is the fucked up dudes and the fucked up chicks. So when we find a good one, and when even when women find a good one, everybody's trying to find that one fucked up thing to go, aha, I knew he was another one.
Yeah.
I knew she was another one. So
yeah, that where I feel like because good women and good men are attracting the opposite instead of like you attracting the opposite thinking, oh, I can fix them, and it's like maybe some type of trauma bonding, honestly. Like like good girls always end up messing with bad boys and vice versa. Like what I'm saying. I don't know if it's because you think you could fix them. I don't know what it is, but instead, like, I feel like you should cut it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Cause I'm not I ain't never in my life called a man thirsty. Like, oh, he doing too much. If I was truly attracted to him and interested in him, I'm not gonna call nothing that you're doing for me thirsty, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So if a man was to bring me flowers, that to me is the sweetest thing ever. Like, like I feel like I don't know. It's just the type of women. So but I feel like a man gonna end up losing one of his biggest blessings in life, worried about number one what other people think, including your homeboys, your friends, the girls' friends, or whoever. You feel me? And then it's like you really gonna run into good women and treat them not how they deserve to be treated, because you know what I'm saying. You got this mentality that all women think that y'all just thirsty, and they don't like flowers, and it's just the wrong. I don't know, the wrong mentality. I feel like.
it really is uh, the wrong mentality for everybody right now. Because so during my dating season, I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, it's nothing. Being somebody who's dated, who's been in
Mm-hmm.
long term relationships, I was like, yo, it's nothing but bullshit out here. Like, it's nothing substantial.
Yeah.
Um, and when you have guys who are either latching on to the quick sex, oh, this chick gave me quick sex and she don't want nothing, and the next chick gave me quick sex and she don't want nothing, and in their mind they really want a stable relationship,
Yeah.
but all they keep running to is the quick sex. And then when they find that woman who's like, whoa, wait, pause, I'm not about to give you quick sex, can we
Right.
go out to eat, they don't know how to respond to that because that's what they've been getting. Or the women who've been dealing with constant guys of, all I want is quick sex and I'm done. All I want is quick sex and I'm done. And she's like, look, I'm not cooking a meal for a motherfucker who just want quick sex.
Right.
If you just want quick sex and I want to get off and you want to get off, I don't have to cook you a meal.
Yeah.
We don't have to go out to eat. So I think it's taking the
What's up,
time to.
Marvin?
What up? So I think it's really taking the time to get to know who you're dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
and then responding to them appropriately.
Right.
And it's so common that, like, and since we got a guy in the chat today, I'm a lean on you a little bit, homie. Like, it's common for guys to say, you know what, this is what I've been dealing with. This is how I have to treat women.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a next topic, which I guess this kind of rolls into, which is the cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
I don't yeah, man. Oh, so here's the thing. Since I got you and you caught us live, hit the subscribe button hit the notify button. So every time we go live, you'll be right on point with us. But thank you so much for tuning in with us. We appreciate you. So when I lost my train of thought, but that's fine. I'll get
When
back to
people
it.
playing cat and mouse.
Yes, cat and mouse. So I have been a person who I kind of like the cat and mouse game a little bit. But if you running away from me, run back a little bit. You know, let me know, haha, I'm still here. I'm just playing with you. But for somebody to constantly run and I'm constantly chasing, by the time I catch them, first of all, I'm tired. I'm tired of shit. I've been running this whole damn time. I'm tired. And when I finally catch them, now I am going to treat them as just sex. Once I get it, I'm done. I'm tired.
But that's the game of cat and mouse, because usually the one who's doing the chasing, all of a sudden now you tired of chasing this person, and then the roles reverse. Now it's you that don't give a fuck, and they sitting here wondering why you ain't chasing them no more.
Exactly. Now they want to run towards you, and you like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm good.
Exactly.
Like, I'm done. I'm tired of running.
And it's a consistent thing of back and forth between that.
So I will tell every lady who tunes in, guys do like to chase. First of all, like guys want to know that they're still the aggressor, but they don't want to chase somebody who's not trying to get caught.
Yeah.
If they chase you around the table 5 times, it's like, fuck it. I'm tired of running around the table.
Right. Nah.
So when a guy is chasing you and you're playing the cat and mouse, just do this. Stop sometimes. Let him catch up. You know, let him know, I want you to catch me, but I want you to chase me as well.
Yeah, so, but like, okay, so when Marvin's saying I'm not the applying pressure, that goes into the topic that I wanted to talk about. About what did I say? I said men. Sorry. When taking control, but not being controlling. So, like with the applied pressure, okay. This is another example I gave to my client last night because he was a little young and I had to, teach him a little thing. But anyway, when it comes to women, that shit is a turn on when a man applies pressure. That doesn't mean that a woman is not showing like mutual interest. You know what I'm saying? But like it stands out. Like I think I talked about this before. Like one time I went on a date with a guy and he's in his phone or he's looking at the game the whole time because we was in a sports bar. Wasn't initiating the conversation. It was me asking the questions. I was just like, oh hell no, I'm ready to go. Right? So I leave and then all of a sudden, as soon as I get in my car, he like sending me heart eyes, like it was so nice to meet you. I can't wait to see you again. I'm like, this cannot be the same fucking person I was just on this date with. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he was fucking scared or intimidating. But I'm saying all this to say, like, when a man is approaching a woman, you'll get so much further just by having so much confidence. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, like, some of the men that's not the most attractive men, they be having the most confidence. And it's like how they come at women, like, oh, come here, you beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's how you approach a woman and being confident in it that's going to get you so much play when it comes to women. The men that's sitting back like, oh, she cute, but I ain't saying nothing to her. I'm scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to get you no play because that ultimately feel like you dealing with not a grown-ass man, but, like, you acting like a bitch to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I see a man looking at me and I'm looking at you and it's mutual, as a man, I expect you to take the lead and, like, come approach me or something. But instead, you think I'm supposed to come over here and say something to you, like, I'm supposed to be in my masculine energy, you know? Like, I just feel like men need to be more, take their role. Like, y'all want us to respect y'all as men, y'all got to play y'all role.
So, I agree. I agree with that. And I'll tell you why I agree. I agree because I've been in both situations. And there is a fine line between cocky and confident, first of all. There's a really fine line. So you can be confident, but don't be cocky.
Right.
because I feel the same way about some women. Like, come on, like you cute, but you're not that cute. Like,
Right.
be easy. So same thing with guys. Be cocky. Be confident, but don't be cocky.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Approach a woman with a certain level of authority.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I'm here. I'm a man. I'm here. I'm letting you know I'm interested. I'm not about to play bitch, and I'm not about to be like, hey, would you like to, maybe possibly one day, maybe if we're not busy, we can go on a date. No, they don't want to hear that shit. They want to
Yeah.
hear somebody say, hey, what I'm saying, I'm interested in you. I saw you. You piqued my interest. How about we, go out to dinner or something one day?
Yeah.
So I was at a club one time. Um, and this was me getting back into the club scene because I was out of the dating scene, the club scene. I was out of that shit for a while, and I'm at the club and I saw this lady, and I was trying to figure out in my head, like, how do I approach her?
Mm-hmm.
Do I approach her on some, yo, this is who I am, or do I approach her on some, yo, how you want to dance or something? You want to get a dance?
Mm-hmm.
And when I approached her on, that, hey, would you like to dance or whatever? And she was like, nah, I'm good. And I was like, whoa, wait, you cute, you're not that cute. Be easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the
Yeah.
fuck are you talking to? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I had to sit back later on, and I was like, yo, you approached the situation wrong. You should have approached it more on some, I want to get to know you.
That or be fucking bold sometimes. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like a woman has to be like equally into you as you're into her. Do some real bold shit. Yeah, she dropping the drawers by the end of the night. That's just how I feel. Like, men who be like, it's so hard for me to describe, but if a man is like, but it has to be equal. If you talking to her and you got her attention, be fucking bold. Like, touch her hair. Like, you beautiful. You gonna be my girl one day. You talk to a woman like that, she gonna fall for anything. I'm telling you right now. And now I'm saying like it has to be mutual. Like, so I'm saying, like, if you was to even get a date with a woman, like, some people sit in a booth and like, oh, you sit directly across, sit right fucking next to me. Sit fucking close as shit to me. Like, just be bold. I don't know. To me, as a woman, that shit just turn you on. That shit turn you on when a man is so masculine and just be like, nah, you coming with me, like, you telling me what I'm doing, okay? Like, we just fall into it.
So so Marvin said, for sure. No, where is that?
Well,
Oh,
what works for one chick
that works for one, don't work for all of them, and that's true. That's very true. She sure will. If he's being bold, not aggressive,
Yes.
I'm sold. Okay.
And yes, like Nicole said, she shows that she likes you. Make sure that first. So it's like, if you really got conversation, woman, if y'all definitely get to that first date, if you on that first date, be a little bold. I ain't saying like, oh, just straight kiss her or something like. But I'll use another example. I remember one time I went on a date with this guy, and then like I said, he came sat right next to me, like, instead of like sitting across from me or something like that. And then he just grabbed my hand, like he wanted to hold my hand. Like, shit like that is very bold, where you be like, damn, like he just didn't give a fuck. And it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a man taking a lead. That shit is just like, it's a turn on, instead of a man being like intimidated. Like, when a man is intimidated, regardless, some women might seem intimidating. If you feel like a woman might be out your league, but if you got her attention and clearly she want to talk to you, but you can't be intimidated regardless. She's a woman.
Like, I saw I met a lady, and from the time I met her, I mean literally from the time I met her, I was like, I need to get to know her.
Mm-hmm.
From that very moment, like, we was with a group of people, we was having a conversation, everybody's conversing, and I was like, but I have to get to know her.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not the setting for me to get to know her. And I literally took a step back because I was a new person to the group. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew each other. I was new to the group.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, one dude was really pressing up on her hard, or at least I thought he was. And I was like, you know what? I just met everybody. I don't want to rock no boats. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have to put my hands on nobody. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the background. I said
Yeah.
to myself, I said, if he don't land that shit today,
Yeah.
oh, she's mine.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, I read this shit all wrong. He really wasn't trying to push up or whatever. He was just trying to make sure she was safe.
Yeah.
And I later had an opportunity to have a conversation, but I also, in that conversation later on, I asserted myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I let her know, you know, this is who I am,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to see you. So it panned out well in that situation. But I'm gonna tell every guy, if you think that a woman is, if you feel like she's out of your league, or if you feel like you need to find a way to break the ice, women love to smile, women love to laugh.
Facts.
Give her a reason, give her a reason to smile, give her a reason to laugh. I was joking around with a woman one day. I was at the bar. This was years back. And I was just drinking and me being me. And I walked up to the bar and I'm getting me a drink. And I turned around and I was like, yo, which one of y'all grabbed my ass?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, nobody grabbed my ass. It was just me
Yeah.
being a jerk.
Yeah.
But they all laughed.
Mm-hmm.
They all smiled at me. We all cracked jokes the whole night together.
Yeah.
So at that point, any of those three, I could have got with because I made them smile. You know,
Right.
I came through. I came through with some. I'm not gonna be cocky, but I'm gonna be confident enough to mess around with y'all, to joke around, to just let me be me. I'm gonna let my guard down for a minute. I'm a jokester. I like to joke. I'm gonna let my guard down. I'm gonna be me. But women love to smile. Women love to laugh.
Yeah. If a man has like a good personality and he's funny, that can win a woman over so easily. Like so easily.
Like one of the worst pickup lines or come on lines that I've ever seen, which every guy is fucking guilty of, is when a woman's not smiling, and you say something.
Don't tell me that.
You too pretty not to be smiling, or why you not smiling? You ain't giving her a reason to smile.
That shit is annoying.
That shit annoys every woman, and I was guilty of that shit when I was in my 20s. I was guilty of that shit.
That's the dumbest fucking line. Oh my god, I can't stand when somebody say that shit.
But if you give a reason a woman to smile, trust me, you will change. You will change the dynamic of her entire day, and you might land yourself into a date. But
you will be somebody that she won't forget about. You know,
exactly.
I can say that. Like a man with a good personality and that's very funny and always makes a woman sit there and laugh. A woman's not gonna forget about that because a lot of women go through a lot of bullshit with men where they just miserable, crying all the time. You know what I'm saying? They'll never forget a man that always made them feel good, smiling and laughing and stuff. They'll never forget that.
Like the one thing I've come to realize, and it's definitely within the last 2 to 3 years, no matter how rough a man's day think it's going, when he sees that woman that's not smiling, or he sees that woman that, and she doesn't have to be smiling, but you can tell the difference between a smile and a frown.
Yeah.
That woman who's frowning has had a day that's 10 times worse than yours. Like, because as a man, you're supposed to stand on that. Like, you're supposed to hold that. But a woman is being beat down, and she doesn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, she doesn't see where, oh, tomorrow's gonna be better. To her, tomorrow's just gonna be equally bad or fucking worse.
Mm-hmm.
And when you walk up to her and go, yo, you too pretty to be not smiling, what the fuck reason have you given? No one in this world has given her a reason to smile. and you've just now given her a reason to hate the fact that she's not smiling.
Hey,
So
that your dumb ass said some dumb shit like that.
some dumb ass shit, and I was guilty of
Done.
that shit.
The last time somebody said that to me, I was in a fucking emergency room with a fucking big ass piece of wood stuck in my hand, and I don't know, he was a fucking nurse or some shit. He like, you should, why you not smiling or something? I looked at him like, bitch, my whole motherfucking hand is numb. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, you gonna be smiling in a fucking emergency room. That's why I ain't gonna lie, when you said that shit just like pissed me off. That to me was the dumbest time you could have ever said some shit like that to a woman.
Like, it's almost as if everybody's oblivious to what other people are going through.
Yeah.
Or what other people could be going through. And I went to go pick up some medication today.
Mm-hmm.
And of course I took it as she was hitting on me. Well, not hitting on me, but flirting. That was cute. But like she was attending to me at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And she was smiling constantly. And I'm like, yo, why the smile? And not that I wanted to take her smile away, but is something wrong with me? Like, am I fucked up? Like, are you trying to hold back a laugh because there's something fucked up with me?
Yeah.
But then I realized, like, she was just waiting for me to see her turn around because her assets was behind her, not in front of her.
Okay.
And when she turned around, I was like, okay, she cute, but ask him a dime a dozen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was nice, but all right. And when she turned back around, she was expecting me to now be the aggressor. No, I'm good. Like, I see ass all the time. Ass is cute, but I need to know what that ass come with, because some ass come with a lot of problems.
Right. Yeah.
And so some women smile for the wrong damn reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And some women are not smiling because they've been beat down.
Yeah.
They may not have been physically beaten, but life beats women down. And
life beat us the fuck up. Go
my
ahead,
my lady will remind me constantly, like, women, especially black women,
yes,
are so beaten by life.
Yes.
And they get so treated as if they're a non-human. Why is that woman supposed to smile? Why is that woman gonna smile at you? You're basically just an idol of what she's been beaten down with. Like, so if you're not gonna show her that you're gonna be something different, that you're gonna put a smile on her face and not intentionally also beat her down. She walking past you like, fuck it, I want to cut your throat. The same what up, Cannon? She want to cut your throat the same. As a matter of fact, she want to cut your throat for all the 8 other people that fucking pissed her off.
Yeah.
Give her a reason not to be pissed off. Give her a reason to smile.
Yeah, I feel like that's really something though, because like I'll never discredit the fact that like black men go through stuff, and a lot of times like, you know, some black men feel like they can't talk to nobody, like they can't talk to their friends when they go through stuff. And I'm not taking away from that because I know that is a real thing. But it's a lot of black women out here that go through a lot, you know, and they don't have men. And it's like you dealing with life on your own, operating not only in your trying to be feminine, but in your masculine, because it's like you got to be defensive sometimes because you don't have a man by your side, you know, and you dealing with a lot, you know, it's a lot that you take on as a woman. I don't think that people, especially as black women, I feel like a lot of people don't really like take that into consideration. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yo, Cannon, help me out with that one, bro. What you talking about? So I know, so Cannon is one of those guys, right? And I know this because I know him personally. He is an alpha male.
Okay.
He does assert himself. And I've actually seen situations, and you know, he's controlling situations, you know, because you know, he is who he is, and he's in a relationship that he's in where he's controlled it. But him being that in control male, um, has had women coming on to him, and he's had to back women off like, nah, I'm good, I got somebody. But that's just who he is. Like
Yeah.
he you know what I'm saying? He's one of those dudes that you would consider a man's man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when women see that, women are attracted to that. And that's a prime example because he wasn't trying to attract women, he was just being himself.
Yeah.
And women was attracted to him like, yo, I'm trying to see you. And he's like, whoa, whoa, hey, be easy. I'm good.
Yeah.
But he's just being himself. And I think there are so many men. Let me say this right so I don't piss off every fucking body. There's so many men these days who are raised by women
Mhm.
that they don't know how to be a man.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to be in control, like you said,
Mm.
without being controlling.
Yes. Oh my fucking God. Sorry.
They
Yes.
don't know how to say, you know what, I'm stand up,
Hello.
but I don't have to stand up and put you down.
Thank you. Can you
You know what I'm
fucking preach?
saying?
No, we're
So
putting this clip straight up. Go ahead.
it's so common nowadays,
Yeah. Come
especially
on
now.
now.
Like
Your
guys
friend,
will
you said
sit there and
emotional
go,
intelligence.
in order for me to appear big, I gotta make you seem small.
Okay.
And that's
That's a
not the
real thing.
case. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you can be the man without making your lady feel like less than a woman.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
Preach to the
saying?
God.
And
Yeah.
it's it's hurtful and it's messed up because I see a lot of women who are being controlled by men who were less than men.
Yeah. And then some of these men that is raised by women, they're going off of the idea of what they think a man should be. Y'all was never raised by no men. They need to get around some real men to have an idea. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just going off what they think a man's supposed to do. Like and that's their way of making themselves feel bigger than what they are, is trying to control a woman.
And it's ooh, I promise you I could preach on this for days because there's dudes that are so belittled by the fact that their woman makes more money than them because it's common these days.
Mhm.
Even though women are getting paid less than their male counterparts,
Mhm.
they're still making more than their men sometimes.
Yeah.
And there's so many men that feel so weakened by that shit. And they can't stand up as a man anymore. So now they're gonna try to belittle the person who they're with
Right.
so that they seem bigger.
Yeah, they need to seem big to somebody.
Right. And to be quite honest, you're trying to seem big with the wrong person. That person that you're with, the woman that you're with that makes more money than you, still treats you as if you're her equal.
Right.
And you're trying to minimize her instead of minimizing the world to make the world seem like they're smaller than her.
Right.
You know, she's done everything she needed to do. You know, she's done her part. She's done everything she had to do to get to the level that she's at. That now your job is to make sure that she feels like she's ahead of everybody else because she did the
Mhm.
work. And
Yeah.
maybe you did just a little bit less work, or maybe you just had the wrong turns in life, and that's fine. She still chose you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She still chose to be with you. So just take that into consideration and not just sit there and be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you make more money when you think you better than me? No, she
Right.
don't because she with you. So she
Yeah.
don't think she better than you. She thinks she's with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Them men, they be having ego problems.
I'm gonna step away for 1 second. Keep talking to him though.
Okay. Yeah, y'all. How y'all been? Y'all having a good week so far? Nobody's talking to me. I had a horrible day today, y'all. Pretty smooth. What's up, Nicole? Do you think you can go back to an ex? Honestly, my true opinion, I feel like, and it worked. If they weren't, I feel like if they weren't that bad of a person, but I feel like if they like treated you like shit, I feel like if they was cheating on you the whole time, I feel like 9 times 10 that's just who they are and they're not gonna change that. But I feel like if somebody was your ex and that none of those things was the case, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe it was just like misunderstanding, lack of communication, then it might could work going back with an ex. But other than that, I feel like no, leave them in the fucking past, because it's just gonna be a repetitive thing of what happened in the past. Yeah,
So,
Marvin, the reason for the breakup plays a part in that.
and I agree with that. And the worst thing about a breakup is the unfinished breakup, like the hard stop, and you've never really had any closure on it.
Yes, yes,
And now everybody's sitting there going, well, why did we break up?
yeah.
But if you got a reason for the breakup, trust me, if you broke up with that person for a purpose, for a reason, stand on that reason.
Right.
There's really no purpose in going back to them. Chances are, because if they're not pursuing you, they didn't change.
Right.
Or they didn't change enough for you.
Yeah.
When the doors are all the way closed, yeah, that's exactly when.
And sometimes, I mean, I can't speak on women, but I'll just say men. I don't care. You know, sometimes men just want to, if they trying to come back, it's just because they want to see if they still got access to you. That's it.
Yeah.
They want to see if they still got it. That's it. Because in their mind, it's like, okay, if I got access this one time to me, if I ever wanted to, even if it's not right there and then, I can get her back anytime.
Male ego. That's the male ego right there. That's the and it's good for male ego is good. But don't lead by that. Don't lead by that male ego. So a man should have an ego about himself. Like, oh no, saying I didn't
Marvin,
totally fuck up.
All men. I said a lot of men. First of all, what you mean not all men? First of all, I just said, like, if most men. First of all, what reason would a man break up with a good woman and then try to spin the block? Why? You really want to be with her because you be like, oh, I finally realized what I had and I want it back? No, y'all just want to see if y'all get some ass real quick and if y'all still got it.
So sometimes a guy will realize, and I guess the saying is, you never miss the water till the well run dry. Yeah. And a lot of guys, when that well run dry, they're like, damn, like I had a good one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to go back. And when a woman says no,
okay, go ahead.
When a woman says no and he tries to come back, yo, that male ego is shattered, like, because they think.
I love crushing men's ego. Go ahead.
Sorry. Really, don't do that. That's not nice. Don't do that. Oh shit!
Fuck y'all think y'all are.
We think we men.
Because whole time, yo, a lot of times, like when you dealing with a woman, she sees completely through you. She see all your flaws. And you probably in your head like, yeah, I'm that guy. And she like, you ain't really that guy. Like, I like you. I fuck with you. You might got some good penis, whatever. But she see all your fucking flaws. You feel me? She could crush your motherfucking ego that first fucking day. But whole time we be like, no, baby. You that man. You that guy. We pumping y'all fucking hands up until y'all start disrespecting us. That's when we get into an argument. Bitch, that's why your dick little. Bitch, that's why this on the third. Like, we will crush y'all motherfucking ego. Play with us. Get the fuck out that ego.
So can't even.
I swear.
And yes, I will I'll agree that women will stroke a man's ego until they
Stroking
are
them up.
fucking done, and then they are no longer stroking that ego
Because y'all play with
at
us.
all.
Because y'all be playing with us. Because y'all be like, we pump y'all hits up so much. Y'all think y'all better than us? Stop fucking playing.
But men do the same thing for women, though. Women will take a woman who looks decent and make her feel like she's everything in this world, and then she feel like, oh, so if I'm really that good, I don't need to be with you. And then we gotta bring them down. Like, nah, you don't get out of here with your cross-eyed ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta start pointing out all the shit that we saw that we ignored. Like, it's the same thing. Like, but women,
I'm not gonna say that because it's not all women, but usually like when women start like we was talking about leaving a relationship because you try and drag on us. So at that point, it's just like, yeah, we might seem a little cocky because bitch, stop playing with me. I let a lot of shit slide. I let a lot of your flaws slide. I made you think you was that nigga, but you're not really that nigga. And now it's supposed to come out. Because bitch, who you think you is?
I'm the type of person, right? When I see a what the world would consider a beautiful woman,
mm-hmm.
I look for all her flaws up front.
Yeah.
I look for everything that she thinks don't exist. And once I find it, I'm like, fuck, I ain't even attracted to you no more. Like, you got a toe that sits on top of a toe. Like, I ain't even fucking attracted to you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do the exact opposite for women that the world is beating on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nah, yo, you beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because I would rather bring a woman up than take a woman who feels like she's above the world and make her feel like she that much bigger. Like, that's just not. And a lot of guys will, as a matter of fact, case in point, if I see a picture on the internet, right, on social media, and everybody's raving over her, I will not comment. I will not. Fuck, I'm not gonna be that next fucking dude that's sitting there going, oh my God, you're the greatest thing that's ever been created for all men all over the planet. Like, I'm like, fuck it. Everybody else done bigged their head up. I'm not gonna do that. But let there be a woman who puts a picture of herself and she's the typical average woman. I'm not talking about your BBL chicks. I'm not talking about the chicks who got fake breasts, all that shit. I'm talking about your average everyday woman. I'll be like, yo, you know what? You're beautiful. You're beautiful in your own right, and don't let nobody tell you different.
Right.
Because the world has now become, especially on social media, we become this whole, if you don't have work done to your body, you're not perfect.
Right.
Well, she wasn't perfect. That's why she had work done to her body. So, like, she's just trying to hide her imperfections, and she's trying to hide her insecurities.
Yeah.
And when like, I'm a really big proponent of natural women who could wake up in the morning and still be beautiful. I'm a proponent for that shit. Like, that's the shit. Every guy should look for that shit.
Right.
Don't look for the woman who wake up in the morning. You like, who the fuck are you? Like, you not who I laid down with the night before.
Right.
You left your whole face on the pillow. Like,
yeah. But I feel like a lot of women that are just like naturally beautiful who don't have to like put on makeup every day. I feel like some of them are like I'm not gonna say all because some people are fucking conceited. But some of them natural women, they are like the most humble women. That it's almost like they don't know how beautiful they are.
And they really don't. And that's because no matter how beautiful they think they are, society beats on it. The world will sit there and pound them down until they think that they're nothing.
Right. And people do that. People do that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, even not to cut you off, but even men sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes men be so insecure when they get beautiful women that they treat that woman like shit. So she starts believing that she is not beautiful and she's actually less than what she is.
Like I knew a young lady on that same token. I knew a young lady. I was probably I was late 20s or whatever, maybe early 30s, and the guy that she was with would badger her so bad that she really felt as if she was ugly. Like she felt as if she was overweight, that
Yeah.
no other guy would want her. And I'm sitting there looking at her going, yo, you're beautiful. Like you really are beautiful. You're a beautiful person. You're pretty. And her man would sit there and go, oh, you got a treadmill in your house and it's just collecting dust because you won't get on with your fat ass. And
Yeah.
he would talk to her like that. And I was like, yo, get rid of that motherfucker. Because
Right.
he's putting his insecurities
Right.
on you.
Right.
He's making you feel less because he doesn't feel more. And she was the type of woman who would big up her man.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was putting him on a pedestal, and
Yeah.
he was constantly treating her like she was a peasant. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
any woman out there who tunes into the show, first of all, we appreciate you tuning in. But if you tune into the show, understand, for every man who wants to belittle you and make you feel like you less than, there is a guy out there. There's a real, true to heart dude out there who will make you feel like you are the queen and put you on the highest pedestal that you've ever been on in your life. Don't
Yeah.
stop just because you feel like I can't do better than this person.
Right.
Never stop. Never feel like this person that I'm with, I can never do better. So
Right.
I'm gonna stick with him, and I'm gonna deal with how he treat me, because there's a guy out there who will treat you 30 times better than the world ever treated you.
Yeah.
Open your mind up and open your life up to that person.
Yeah.
Allow that person to come into your life. I know the world beats up on women. I get reminded of that quite frequently. But understand,
Right.
there's a guy out there, there's guys out there who, no matter how good they look, they want their woman to feel on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And until you find that guy, don't stop looking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what kind of date a dude takes you on. If he takes you to the finest restaurant on the planet, if he don't treat you well, get rid of him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And when I look at these posts about oh, he wanted to take me to Applebee's, or he wanted to take me to the Cheesecake Factory. Like, if you're looking at where he takes you to constitute how far your relationship is gonna go, it's gonna fail.
Yeah.
Look how he treats you.
Is you spending time with me? You spending time with me, right? I don't give a fuck where we are. We can sit in the car and get a pizza for all I give a fuck. Let's talk and fucking have a good time.
Let me tell you, if you in the Baltimore area, yo, Horseshoe got the best damn pizza. Take a woman on a date to Horseshoe and get them damn pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the best damn date you ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Like, where somebody takes you is so unimportant.
Mm-hmm.
How somebody treats you, did he open the door for you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Did he
Right.
make sure that you was comfortable in your seat before he sat down?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've had the rare occasion tonight to really speak to some men. And I'm really pushing for more men to come on, because I'm one person or one male who hangs around women, and I hang around women because I want to know what women think.
Yes. You're supposed to
So
study
I can
women.
be a better man.
Yes. I just told somebody that yesterday. I said the biggest thing with people is, like, me personally, I try to study men as much as I possibly can, and men should do the same, you know? And I have such appreciation for men that actually take the time to learn women, you know?
Like, women are complicated, but they're not complex.
You keep saying that.
Because y'all are complicated. Like, y'all not complex, but y'all complicated. It's not easy, But you can
We
navigate.
already had this discussion the last time. Y'all make it difficult, not us. Okay, we asked for the fucking bare minimum. Y'all like, I can't even do that shit.
Y'all, so the bare minimums of y'all is the world to us. Like it's different. Like what y'all think
It's
is the
hard
bare
to get
minimum.
some attention, but y'all have no time giving attention to your phone, a game, your homeboys when y'all playing basketball, whatever the case may be. Y'all got time giving attention to the group chat and all this other dumb shit, but you can't give us some attention. You can't give us some $5 flowers. You can't give us some reassurance. Like, you are so beautiful. How much do it take for you to say every day to your woman, you're the most beautiful woman I ever met in my entire life, and I love you so much? That would just make our fucking day. That's simple.
So men want 4 things. Men want really 4 things out of their women.
Mm-hmm.
Women want
y'all want us to shut up. Go ahead.
Not shut up. No. I don't want my woman to shut up because honestly, I value, and any real man values their woman's opinion. True. Because if she's your woman and she's with you, you should really think she got your best interest at heart. So if she says something to you, she's saying it out of heart and not just to fuck you up. A good woman.
Yes.
Men want they want respect.
Yes.
They want appreciation.
Okay.
They want love. Men want love.
Okay.
And we want to fuck.
Okay.
Oh. We'll put a couple of those together because we want to eat too. Like we want to fuck me, feed me, respect me, and give me peace. That's it.
Okay.
That's that's all the guys. 4 things: fuck me, feed me, respect me, and give me peace. That's it. 4 things. That's all. That's all guys want.
Oh,
that's
you said
it.
Appreciation. Marvin said appreciation.
So that's all guys want.
Okay. Women, so what do women want?
So women want. So I wish I had a scroll that I could fold out for women, but honestly, most of the things that women want is not hard to achieve. So that's why I said y'all complicated, but y'all not complex. You know, complicated. Oh, we got time. Fuck it. It's our show. We own the show. We can do what the fuck we want. We got time.
We want love. We want respect. We want appreciation too. So we asking for the same things.
Okay, keep going.
We want loyalty, and we want some reassurance, and we want to feel protected, and that's about it. Like, and we want like with some dick too. We want your heart and fucking soul, and that's it.
That's it. We want everything.
Your heart and your fucking soul.
We want everything. So
give it all to us.
So see, women are complicated, but not complex.
We're not. We're simple. So, it takes such the littlest effort to make us so fucking happy. It's just the littlest thing. Y'all make it difficult.
So it's the littlest things in the biggest ways. Like women want the smallest things in the biggest ways.
No, but like even like what I said of reassurance, like how Nicole said, love on me, made me feel pretty, made me feel respected. I feel like no, I'm not gonna say all men don't do it because I definitely had some men that I dated before that like reassure me. But believe it or not, like I have definitely been with somebody that ain't never told me you're beautiful ever. Like yes, and a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot, but there are quite a few men that be doing that, not just to me. But to other women out here that are beautiful, it's like you don't want them to know that they're beautiful. You feel me? So I'm not gonna say I've never dated a guy that has told me that, but once you date someone that be like, you are so beautiful, and you just like, all right, whatever. Like they like, you don't know that, like you know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
yeah, we are shocked. We're shocked at that point.
But that's why I say, believe it or not, a lot of women don't be getting that reassurance where it's like they man just randomly tell like, you are so beautiful, I love you, you look so good today, like. I'm not gonna say all men don't do it. I'm not gonna say that, but men don't do it as much as they could, and it could just make a woman's day. Like just simply like, you look so beautiful. I love you. Like I appreciate you. It's just very simple.
I wish I could tell you, because we definitely ain't got enough time for this. How many women I've lost because I've sung their praises and I've told them how beautiful they are and I told them how much I wanted to be with them.
Well, no, you ain't lose them. They lost you. Fuck them bitches. Period. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Because some women feel like they want that dude. They want to reverse the cat and mouse. They want a dude that they can chase because that's what they're used to.
They playing games, and they ain't no real women that need to be kept anyway. So,
and like it's crazy because women just really want real women. Let me put the caveat on it. Real grown ass women do want to be appreciated.
Yeah.
Real grown ass women want to be made a fuss over. Real grown ass women don't want to walk out the house without their man saying, "You're beautiful, have a great day, I'll see you when you get home."
Yeah.
Real grown ass women, and that's the problem. Real grown ass women are so in minority right now. And young dumbass chicks is what everybody sees.
Yeah. I think the solution to this problem is that people gotta really stand on business, and that's both men and women. When you know that somebody's not treating you how you deserve to be treated, both men and women, leave them the fuck alone. But instead, you know, people like caught up in the sex because the sex is good. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, don't get me wrong, it's easier said than done when it comes to leaving someone alone. Like, because it's like, whole time in your mind, you like, yo, I know I need to leave this nigga alone, or I know I need to leave this woman alone. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that's stopping you where you are willing to be disrespected and not treated right just because it is something that's keeping you there, even when your mind is telling you walk the fuck away. You know? So I just feel like people gotta really like, yeah, stop fucking tolerating disrespect and leave someone alone. Leave somebody alone who don't treat you right. And I feel like that would be the best thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could be the solution to the problem.
And don't wait 3-4 years to fucking realize that somebody's treating you like shit.
Don't
like,
keep having fucking kids with somebody when you see they don't treat you right. The fuck is you doing that for?
Now you preaching. Yes. Yeah. Don't. Trust me, you know how good somebody gonna treat you if you just hold off on giving them the pussy.
Right.
Wait a moment.
Yeah.
Wait. As a matter of fact, tell them you want to wait and see their reaction. You'll see who the fuck you dealing with.
Right.
Point blank, period.
Yeah.
You will see who you are dealing with if you just say, "Nah, I'm not ready to have sex."
Exactly.
And see how they respond.
Yeah.
Their response will lighten up your whole life and tell you exactly who you're dealing with. Yo, I still got you. I'm still here for the dudes, but this is important.
Marvin, you can find a way for a good woman.
So I ain't saying wait 8 months. I ain't saying wait 5 months.
Man, have some respect for yourselves and stop slinging it everywhere.
So we try to, you know, put it where it needs to be. We're not slinging it everywhere, just, you know.
Y'all can wait. Be patient. That's y'all problem.
But y'all take patience.
No,
y'all
but
take
see,
patience
this is
to another
another
level.
thing. This is why. I'm gonna tell you one good reason why men should equally be as patient as women when it comes to having sex, because a lot of times y'all see how crazy a woman is once you give her that dick. Then you see the other side of her. This bitch is fucking crazy. This bitch can't
Marv, write that shit down, Marv. I'm telling you, write that shit down.
You gotta not have sex with her and still see her in moments when she don't get her way. See her when she's upset. See how she acts. That's gonna determine. You gonna start figuring out, is this bitch really fucking crazy? Okay, she's cool. She knows she controls her emotions when it comes to certain things. And then be like, okay, now I can put that thing up on her. You feel me? But y'all be so worried about having sex with somebody you don't even fucking know. This bitch is a fucking psychopath.
Yo, I will definitely say, and Marv, don't leave the show yet. You need to hear this shit. as a man, yo, we got more at stake than you know when we just trying to sling this dick. Cause you can sling your dick to somebody and you got 18 years of dealing with somebody you can't fucking stand.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, don't leave. Don't leave us, homie, because I like to talk to the fellas. Take it from somebody who knows. There will be one situation. I don't give a fuck how good you think that condom is, or how strong you think that latex is gonna be. You will fucking spend the next 18 years dealing with somebody who you hate. And
And
it
make
will
life
only it will make your life hell. It will make your child's life hell. It trust me, men have like Bridget said, men have just as much reason to fucking take a pause as women do.
yeah,
Because a
because
lot of
not just
guys get
that,
caught up
it
in
can
these.
slow you up with your goals in life too. Because if she's sitting there being spiteful, because if you was already taking care of your child, but some women are spiteful and put men on child support for no fucking reason, that can slow your finances down to you like accomplishing certain goals in life.
He said we preach it. He said tabernacle. We preach it.
I'm serious though, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, yeah, you as a man, you need to be mindful of who you fucking with and not so quick to just fuck anybody.
Let
Because
me tell
somebody can
you,
really ruin your life. You fucking with the wrong bitch.
your entire life. Um, and women attack things from a different angle than guys do. Guys get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Women get even.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that smile on your face. Get that dead smile off your face.
No, I don't try to.
Get that smile on your face.
I know. I learned about. No, I'm not gonna lie about it. But men do the shit too. But it's like I've learned in life, you can't control someone's karma. So that's one thing I will never do in life. Is like if somebody treat me bad, God gonna deal with you. It's not up to me to determine like, oh, me getting even with you. No, God gonna get even with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, people do it. I feel like both men and women both try to get even when they get hurt.
So women do that shit on a different level.
Mm-hmm.
So let me help every guy that's gonna watch this. I did the work for you all. I did the work in advance. All pussy's the same. I helped you out. Pussy is the same across the board. I don't give a fuck what the hell you
Don't
think.
stop fucking lying, because you got dry pussy, loose pussy, steak pussy. You a damn
Let me
lie.
tell you. Let me tell you. Pussy's the same across the board.
Okay.
All across the board. Now you do got dry pussy. You do got big pussy. I've experienced both of those for y'all, and you should avoid those at all costs. Dry pussy, big pussy, fuck that shit. If you can put your leg in it, move away. But good women pussy, it's all the same. So if you got a good woman already and the pussy good, stay with the good pussy. Don't look any further. Stop fucking looking. It's not gonna get better than that.
Yeah.
If her pussy is the right tightness and she give you the kisses the right way and she giving you head, done. You're finished. Stop fucking looking. That chick at the club, she's not gonna be better than her. She's either gonna be equal or less than.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, you speaking fact.
She is either going to be equal or less than. Once you got good pussy, and you know good pussy, every guy knows good pussy. Once you find that good one, stop looking. That's it. You're done looking. You know, I don't care how hard a girl smiles at you. If she tell you the greatest thing on the planet, the woman that's doing all that shit to get you away from your woman is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. The woman that you got at home, or the woman that you know where the hell she's at, stop right there. Take a pause. Take a real big pause and go, you know what? I've met what the hell I want. Especially if her personality matches the sex, if she's got a great personality and great sex, stop.
Right.
That's it. I promise you. I've tried to go further. The shit didn't fucking work out for me.
Yeah.
Stop. if we can't have mind sex, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Canon preach. Oh, if a woman is only comfortable, if you can make a woman only comfortable with you having sex with her body and you haven't done shit to her mind, she's probably not the right woman for you.
Yeah.
Probably not the right woman for you. If you can't have an intelligent conversation before and after sex, then you could have got a prostitute, paid your money, and been done with it. You got the you got the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got the same thing out of it.
Yeah, get into her mind first.
Hell yeah. That's another thing that women are complicated but not complex. That's another thing that women want. They want you to make love to their mind.
Mm-hmm.
They want their mind into that shit.
Yeah.
There's worse than a dumb pretty motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Candy, you are preaching tonight, son.
It's a whole bunch of those out here.
Let me tell you, I dealt with a woman. Oh God, she was dumb. And you know what? I was so blinded by the pussy, and I'll freely admit this shit. I was so blinded by the pussy. It took my sister to tell me how dumb this chick was, and I was like, "Oh shit! Wait, you really are stupid." Mm-hmm. Like, there is nothing worse than a dumb woman or a dumb man. Guys, if you are in that, I'm still trying to have kids period in your life, do not deal with dumb women. Because if you follow any dumb kid home, the person who's going to answer the door is a dumbass woman. Mm-hmm. If you find a woman who can have an intelligent conversation with you, even if you don't know what she's talking about, even if you're still learning, stay there.
Yeah. You
deal with the woman. Hell yes. Deal with the woman who can actually teach you some shit, but make sure you're the type of dude that can teach her something as well.
Right. Because we want that. We want that equally.
Equally.
We love women. And it's nothing wrong. Like, we like being able to like teach men stuff, but it's like we want to be taught too.
There you go. Now we on the same page, Marv. We fucking with each other. Different forms of intimacy. And you know what? A good conversation is a form of intimacy. As a matter of fact, talking is actually a form of intimacy.
Yeah.
And if we don't realize that shit, if we think that intimacy is only how far I can stick my dick in this woman and how much she's going to appreciate that shit, you're going to lose every time.
Right. You're right.
Like, there is grown men. Like, ladies, if you watch this show, if you check the comments, there's grown men out here. Yeah. Don't settle for less than these grown men in the comments. Yeah. Don't settle for less than that man who's going to say, you know what, I'm going to make love to your mind before I make love to your body because I'm gonna have to keep your mind around longer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Guys realize we only have a certain level of time in which that dick don't work. I need to have something after the dick don't work. I gotta be able to have conversations with you. Yeah. We need to go out and do things. Go out and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. But I mean, somebody's mentality also determines like whether you want to keep fucking with them or keep them around or build with them too. Yeah, you can never build on sex. Let me tell you. You can have fun with sex. Sex is great. Yeah. Sex is fun. I'm a proponent of sex, but you can't build with sex. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a mentality to say, you know what? I want to have a home one day. I don't want to rent an apartment for the rest of my life. I want to have a house. If you fucking with a woman based off of the sex and you don't even care about her mentality and then you end up having kids with her, how you think your kids gonna be raised? Off of sex? They're gonna be raised to think that sex is it. They're gonna be raised to think that what my body can give me is all I can ever have. Exactly, and that's all they have to offer now. That's all they have to offer, and that's fucked up. Yeah. And I will definitely say, and I tell her, I'm transparent on this fucking show. I'm real transparent. So I got with a woman, not really got with. I had sex with a woman, not really got with. Never had a fucking relationship. Okay. But
my dick was leading, and I was like, I'm gonna follow you wherever we need to go, and got a chick pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And she ain't shit, and she taught my daughter not to be shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
I'm transparent on the show. Like I'm feed off of me. If before you make your mistakes, say yo Don made the mistakes already. I'm not gonna do them shits no more.
Yeah.
Like I got the wrong woman pregnant, and it has totally hindered my daughter's growth. It's
Mm-hmm.
hindered my relationship with my daughter
Yep.
because
Yep.
her mother doesn't want a real man. My daughter can't deal with me because I'm a real man about my shit.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my daughter is at odds because I talk to her as a real man, and her mother's telling her, no, that's not what you need in your life.
Yeah.
You need a fuck nigga in your life,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what her mom wanted.
Yeah.
So Don made, I promise you, Don made all the mistakes for you. I will talk about them on this show. I'm transparent. I ain't hiding shit. But when you come across a real woman, learn how to treat a real woman, or you're gonna lose her. You will lose her
Okay.
fucking quickly.
Okay. It's cool to have fun, but you better know when you see a real woman and know how to keep her.
And also, fellas, learn when that woman that you thought was real in the beginning, when you see all her fakeness, learn how to get rid of that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a real woman that might be right behind her that might give you everything the fuck you need. Don't get stuck on that fake chick.
Yeah.
Um, I'm big on real women. I'm big on natural women, natural beauty, good personality. Guys, these are the things you look for in a woman. This is the, if a woman wants to argue with you just for the sake of arguing, get rid of her. Get
Yeah.
rid of her. You know what I'm saying? Because the woman that's coming next doesn't want to argue. She just want to smile and be happy, and you'll find all the ways to make her happy, and she will find everything that you fucking need to make you happy.
Yeah.
If you're arguing all the time, if you're 3 months in and you already had your first argument, stop. Pause. Unless you caused the argument, then you need to figure out what the fuck you did to cause the argument. But if it's just a stupid ass argument, take a pause. Take a parenthetic pause and get rid of that shit. Like
Yeah.
good women are hard to find. Hard to fucking find. But when you do find them, hold on to them. Treat them good.
Yep.
But don't get stuck with that deadbeat ass chick. Because you know, every women always talk about the deadbeat men. Deadbeat women are a different animal altogether.
Okay.
So if don't get stuck with the deadbeat chick and miss all of the blessings of the good women that's walking past you going, oh, he's taken.
Right.
Because a good woman ain't gonna fuck with you if you with somebody else.
Exactly. That's
That's
another
not.
thing. That's why people shouldn't be holding on to people that's not for you, because you definitely can miss out on your blessing. You so
Mm-hmm.
caught up in this dumbass person and they got your full attention. You know, you need to be free of that person.
Learn how to let loose of some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Um, yo, this show, honestly, we jumped into the show tonight, and the topics was very impromptu, but
Mm-hmm.
damn if they wasn't on point.
Yeah, they
Shit,
were.
damn if everybody who listens to this show tonight don't learn something,
Yeah.
then you're not trying to. Like, this,
Yeah.
let's sum up the show with this: there's good men, there's good women. And we need to find out exactly what we need to do to make sure that the good men find the good women and vice versa.
Yeah.
Let's leave the babbage to each other. You
Mm-hmm.
know, let's let's leave them to fuck over each other's lives. Guys, don't stick your dick in everything, because not
Okay.
everything is not everything's worthy of parenthood. And
Facts.
every time you have sex, every time that you lay down with somebody, you should think, am I willing to have a child with this person?
Exactly.
Fuck everything else. And this is crazy that I would say this at this point. Don't worry about the diseases, because you know what, you can catch a fucking disease right now just being in the grocery store and somebody cough on you. That's not the biggest fucking thing. Am I willing to fuck up my child's life with this person, or is this person going to enrich my life and my child's life? Because
Right.
that's the biggest thing that can happen to
Mm-hmm.
you. Yeah, you could catch a disease, and God forbid, don't want nobody catch diseases, but a disease is gonna end in one or two things: you're gonna get a shot, or you're gonna get dead. That's it. But do I want to be attached to somebody for the rest of my life and fuck up my child's life because of it?
Yeah, your lineage, what you're leaving behind. This is your generations. You know, this is your bloodline that you leaving. You know, especially men. Like y'all are the ones that like this is y'all bloodline. Y'all gotta care about how your family is gonna carry its name on.
Like it's it's crazy that we went a roundabout to get to this point in the show, but that's kind of the way this show kind of rolls. We we,
Mm-hmm.
we talk to you. We tell you exactly how what we're thinking from what we've been through, what we've listened to, and we want you to pay attention to us so you don't have to make the mistakes from what we've heard or what we've been through.
Right.
Pay attention to the show. Yo, Marv, yo, I appreciate you tuning in. The Cal,
Yeah. I appreciate
Cannon, um, everybody that's tuned in tonight, yo, we appreciate y'all. Tune in next week. We gonna have more shit for y'all. Trust me.
Yeah.
What we talk about on this show is real life shit. Like, we might talk about sex, we might talk about relationships, but no matter what we're talking about what's going on in real life and what to avoid and what to look for.
Yeah.
Um, so I didn't mention this at the beginning of the show, so I'm gonna talk about this now. I'm gonna give somebody some shine. All right, so tonight, right, I'm drinking a Henny Daiquiri. So there's this damn Minute Maid spiked daiquiri.
Okay.
It's Minute Maid mix, and it's spiked with, I don't know the fuck. It's spiked with some shit. And I poured the shit in some Henny, and I got a Henny Daiquiri.
Okay.
Um, they got a pina colada as well. When you do the Henny colada, be
Mm-hmm.
careful. That shit'll fuck you up. I was totally fucked up that night. So tonight I'm doing Henny daiquiris. Um, if so, look for at your liquor store. Look for spiked Minute Maid daiquiris. They have daiquiri. They have pina colada. And there's another one, but
Okay.
look for it. It'll fuck you up. So be careful with it. Mix it with Henny because I like dark liquor.
Me too.
Um, understand this show right here is for the peoples. Like we love the people who tune in. We love the people who chime in with us.
We
Y'all make
do.
the show. Like the threesome show is us two and y'all. Understand that?
Hello.
Like it's the threesome show. It's me, it's Bridget, and it's all of y'all. So
Yeah.
tune in next week. We'll have some more shit for you. Hit the like and subscribe button. And don't
Guys.
forget to hit the notification so that
Sarah.
as soon as we go live, you get the notification and you're ready to jump on board and talk your shit. Because
Yeah.
we need you to talk your shit so we can help you with your shit.
Yeah.
It's all love. We appreciate y'all. And until next week, good night, peoples.
Bye.